I mean, he's a unique guy, but he's one of many artists. He's amazing. He's awesome. by the way, he hooked me up, so if you guys want to come later. I hope no press right to hit the microphone. Okay. But we're on the way to Tel Aviv. We're finishing with our north, and I think it's a nice story for the end of our visit in the north. And it's a good story for you to learn how to behave, for me to learn how to behave. Just listen. Okay, Yehuda, the first artist of Tzfat, was here in the end of the 18th century. Yehuda was a very good painter. He drew people's faces like it was amazing. Like a man would come, would sit there, he would draw him like in a few minutes, and he would come out and he would look at the picture and he would say, wow, this is me. Like, it's amazing. It's actually, it's me, it's alive, it's so beautiful. But one thing in the picture would be something different. Like, the nose. What is this big nose? You know, that's not mine, he would say. So Yehuda would say, yeah, because you're an angry person, it says that God's nose is holding up his gut. When he's angry, it has to do with the nose. So he says to him, you're too angry. Go and work on your anger. It's a good thing first to work on your anger. And then another guy would come and he would ruin amazingly the same. This is me. But what happens? Small eyes, no eyes. Yeah, you know, you need to work on your jealousy. You look at other people's things and you want them, and you just need to work on it. And people would stand in line, like everybody came to Yehuda, like every day. And the chief rabbi of Tzfat, he was already, there was a generation of rabbis. Unfortunately, also today, not this rabbi, but many of the rabbis are, you know, hiding the truth instead of it, you know. Many of them are for respect and money, and not really for the main thing. And also this rabbi was a bit jealous. He said, like, everybody goes to this simple Yehuda, nobody comes to me. What's going on? He said, I'm going to tell on him that he's not paying the taxes. And he went to Akko. Akko is on the beach. Today it's a 45-minute ride from here. Back then it was on horses. Took some time to get there. But he went there. He went to the ruler of Akko. His name was El Jazar, very vicious Turkish guy from the Ottoman Empire. Very, very vicious guy, very mean. El Jazar in Arabic means the cutter. He was a butcher. He used to cut people's fingers and noses and hands. He was just like a very, very mean, evil ruler. El Jazar. And he said to him, El Jazar, this guy, Yehuda there, everybody comes to him, he doesn't pay your taxes. El Jazar said, I don't have time to deal with it. He said, but he's drawing people's faces, and he said, you know what? My cousin in Damascus is also very mean. Tell him to come to Yehuda, put a beard on, just as a disguise, and come and tell him to draw him. So the ruler, of course, was afraid of his cousin, that he won't cut anything from his body part. And he said, okay, I'll do whatever El Jazar said. He comes to Tzfat, he puts a beard on, and he goes to Yehuda. Yehuda draws him, and the drawing is the face of a fox. The guy says, that's not me. He says, yeah, that's you. He says, that's a fox. He said, yeah, you're conniving, you're disgusting, you're very bad, you're a cheater, this beard is not even yours. And the guy said, yeah, you're right, this beard is not mine, but I'm taking it to jail now. I'm taking it to El Jazar for a trial. And he drags him. Yehuda said, listen, I just got married 30 days ago. He said, I don't care, come with me to El Jazar, to Akko. He takes him, and he comes to El Jazar. El Jazar said, what happened? He said, he drew me as a fox. He said, yeah? Are you a painter? Yehuda said, yes. He said, okay, let's take his hands off. So he said, wait, but the drawing, the art, artist, it's not coming from the hands. It's coming from my imagination. He said, yeah? So I'll take your eyes out. He said, no, but the imagination, the thought. He said, yes, let's kill you. We'll take your head off. His advisor was a very righteous man. His name was a Jewish guy named Chaim Farhi, the advisor of El Jazar. And Chaim Farhi, when he started to work for El Jazar just took his nose off and one of his fingers. Chaim said, what did I do? He said, you didn't do anything and you would never do anything against me. And it was true, he was very loyal. And Chaim said, listen, Jazar, you want to kill him, it's okay, but give him a last request. So Jazar says, okay, what do you want, Yehuda? Yehuda said, I want to go back to my wife, say goodbye. He said, I won't let you go to Tzfat, it's too far, you will disappear. Something else you want to do? He said, yeah, I want to draw you. And Jazar said, okay. This was 1799, by the way. And Jazar said, okay, but let me put you in jail for 2 days. I don't have time today, it's many trials. In 2 days from now, you'll come out to draw me. 1799 was the day of Napoleon also in Akko, by the way. But also have a very righteous man coming to visit the land of Israel, and says that the Torahs that he taught since then were totally different than the Torahs that he taught back in Ukraine. His name was Rabbi Nachman from Breslov. Rabbi Nachman from Breslov, and Yuda says that he heard a voice in the middle of the night from the cell next to him. We don't know that it's Rabbi Nachman from Breslov, but from the story we can understand that this is actually his teaching. And he says to him in the middle of the night, what is your name? He says, Yuda. He said, what does Yuda do? Yuda says, I'm a painter. He says, Yuda, why do you draw people with a black charcoal on a white piece of paper, and you draw the stuff that they don't like about themselves? Take a piece of white limestone chalk and draw on a black piece of paper and draw the positive qualities. So he says, well, that's a good idea. He wakes up in the morning, and he sees that one of his cell walls is black, and he has some limestone that's just lying there on the floor on the stairs, and he starts to draw people that he remembers from the past, only with their good qualities, only happy people, only good. He says to Rabbi Nachman, from strengthening the good in people, the bad will just disappear. You don't need to speak about the bad at all. Avoid it. Also in education with children. You see children, you're playing so nice together, you're so nice, you're so good, you're such a study, you're such a good boy, good boy. Only good things, if they have them, love them, the bad things will go away by themselves. He comes out of jail, Yuda, and Jazar says, here, a black piece of charcoal, coal and a white piece of paper, draw me, you have 10 minutes. He said, no, I don't do it anymore. I need a white chalk and a black piece of paper. And he says, okay, he goes to visit him, and he draws it with Jazar, and with Jazar they say, for the first time and the only time in the history, shedded a tear. When he looked at the picture, he says, these are not my eyes. These are the eyes of my compassionate father that I haven't seen one of. Yes, Chaim Farsi. Chaim says 40 years. He says 40 years I didn't see my father. I miss him very much. And these are his eyes, not my evil eyes. And he says to you that because it's with me this way, I'm going to now take your sentence away. I'm going to set you free. You will be my private artist. Yuda said, you better kill me. I'm an artist. I'm a free spirit. Israel free spirit. I need to go back to Tzfat, or you can just kill me. So he said, okay, run to Tzfat before I catch you. You're free. Remember to look at the good. The bad is none of our business. It's also temporary. The good is forever. God is a shortcut of good, and devil is do evil. I don't know if you know it in English, but goodness, infinite goodness, good. We don't need to deal with the bad and good. God is Susan. And the other way, 2 hours and a half.